11 points off a Champions League spot. I want to talk about Martial because he, of course, is a beneficiary of that graphic of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming in. He didn't want to sign, did he, when Jose Mourinho was at the club? He does now. It feels very much like that is indicative of this club now finally returning to the right direction.
The right direction, the right style of play, the intent to attack, the intent to give young players responsibility to go forward and create stuff. This is a big deal because he's a talented young player. There isn't many that is as good as him at attacking in the final third, scoring, creating goals. He wanted to go out, so that's a big deal. Of course, he's got to find his way back into the team. There's that kind of issue now with Solskjaer, with lots of attacking players that want to play in that front line. But I've always been a big fan of this guy. As soon as I watched him when he first came to Manchester United, and that's a big deal done today. Something else that points to the atmosphere, Rebecca, in the change, and Martial's a great signing. You're looking at Mata, De Gea, they'll want to get done. But I just want to go back to the Jose Mourinho times when he was adamant, I need centre-backs. And if we got to this window of Jose Mourinho at Manchester United, they would be in the transfer market for centre-backs. He didn't fancy Bailly, Lindelof, Jones or Smalling. But a change of atmosphere has changed the whole way we look at it. Lindelof's been outstanding the last few weeks. Bailly's come back into the team and looked strong. And all of a sudden, we're not talking about them needing anyone in. So Ole's not only brought a different atmosphere to the place, he's got players playing to their capabilities. And now Manchester United look as though that they're fully equipped to go on to try and get that fourth spot.
There is still a lot of work to do, as Neil was talking about, restructuring the club and trying to bring in this director of football role to help whoever it is that's going to take this team forward. How important for you is the rebuild behind the scenes to getting United back where they belong?
I think essential because you can't just give managers a checkbook with how transient the world is and how little time they have at clubs. And we've seen Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, very talented, very successful managers struggle with money to make this Manchester United team better than it was before. Now, all of a sudden, there was a big out and a big in. Now, not January transfers, but Jose Mourinho leaves, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer comes in, and it's the cliche of almost like 18 new signings. So you got handed something, and when you look at me like that, you need to say it.
No, not particularly. I was going to wait till you were finished, but I will say it now. David Ornstein of the BBC is reporting that the paperwork is in for Crystal Palace to sign Batshuayi on loan from Chelsea for the rest of the season, but it's not yet a done deal.
So sorry, Ole, you can't get Batshuayi.
Finish your point, please.
Well, with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I just think in the summer, kind of like Spurs, the summer is everything for Manchester United. And the resurgence means they don't have to go and buy, and they don't have to chase aging center backs, by the way, that Jose Mourinho wanted. They can believe in this side and get the best out of them. And with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you also got Phelan. You also got Michael Carrick, who's now come alive. You've gotten so much out of one move.
Just quickly, Juan Mata, is he crucial to re-sign?
It's not crucial. I'd re-sign him because I think he's a brilliant little player and he gives you something different when United might need something a little bit different in terms of knitting stuff together and being that playmaker.
David De Gea is crucial to re-sign.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It is crucial.
There's a Lukaku-Rashford issue that's not going to get sorted out this January, but probably will push on to the summer.
Just the summer could have been so different, Rebecca. Jose, going back to Rob's point, Mourinho was talking about this
ripping
it all up and changing it totally. Now it looks so different. Defensive issues aren't anywhere near as worrying. And this squad, which I think most of us believed in, are going to get the chance to progress and get added to in the summer, I'm sure.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings on NBCSN.